I was there.
I didn't hear any consent there.
The consent was the lube, is what I'm trying to say.
Lou was the one calling us all pussies because we weren't doing it hard enough.
Oh, that sounds about right.
Oh, was this like a cuckold where you were just offering like orders?
Maybe.
I was pretty blacked out.
Molly weekend.
It's been. I didn't really
We need to make that a real thing.
What's that?
Molly weekend.
Molly weekend.
That can be for the second birthday.
I am
Second
down.
birthday.
What?
I will
Why not
throw
acid
$500
weekend?
at Molly weekend.
Nate, you're
Binge.
Allegedly.
allegedly. Yeah, hey, we can get a log cabin. We can get all kinds of weird.
Right.
I'm up for that.
Like log
Prostitutes,
cabin party,
strippers,
like the gay
meth.
Republicans log cabin here.
Why did
or
Nate stop saying meth? You don't want to do meth.
Molly has
that's
meth
not,
in it.
that's not even funny to joke about.
Bad
Nate.
Molly has meth in it. Molly you get at shows has.
Come on,
That's
Nate.
for sure.
Actually, that's kind of fitting. Who was it that posted the maybe she's born with it, maybe it's methamphetamine post?
I did.
Because that was fantastic.
Wasn't it, though?
I was so happy
Was that Lou?
Yes,
when
it was me.
Lou, dog.
when I woke up this morning and checked our birthday Facebook, that was the first post on the feed. I was like, this sums us up so well, honestly.
Doesn't
It
it?
really does.
I saw that, and I knew it was going to happen.
Let's be honest, though, and this is Kev here, I'm being honest. The one on the left, I totally would have done it. You guys got to admit, at least one of those two, we probably would have caved for.
I would
right?
have threw it to either,
Yeah.
preferably both at the same time, while their mother held the camera.
Shawn would have bought a king-size box of Raisinets for those two, I think.
fucking would have, dude.
Right? And ain't them out their assholes.
I've been all about it.
I was a little bit when I saw that meme. One of the problems I had with it was they didn't look like the meth head I pictured. They kind of just looked like white trash. They looked
really
like they
did.
were pre-meth head. Like they're just waiting for Randy to hook them up.
And that's
I'll
exactly.
take the one on
But
the left.
They weren't skinny enough to be meth heads.
No, and they had too
I
many
didn't
teeth.
see their teeth.
Dude, that's prime rib, dude. Like that's like the
Your
perfect
prime rib
spot
is
to
like
get 'em.
Yeah, 'cause
somebody
they might not
else's
have
garbage.
all
though.
of the STDs
Right.
yet.
You know, you risk getting a couple, but your dick ain't falling off from that stage. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Why would
Yeah.
you just risk getting it anyway?
Because I'm a risk taker, dude.
That's not
I'm
a
a
risk.
doer, dude.
See, that's why I
You gotta-
respect Shawn and why I like
there's
going out
doers
with Shawn.
and
You gotta
donors.
gamble.
It's more about the fun. You know the storyline. You're just like, I'm going to follow this all the way through. I know she's a crackhead or coming to do it. I'm not going to fall in love with her unless you're Shawn. Then you're still going to fall in love with her. She's got a really nice van.
I don't want to deal with the consequences
Dude.
of gonorrhea or anything, though.
It's not. You hope you don't get those consequences, but you know you're probably going to have them. It's the thrill of the ride.
The
Yeah,
reason you
buddy.
fuck crackheads is so you can donkey punch them
Yes, dude.
and not, really have to feel bad about it.
right.
Because
Is
you're
that a
paying that bitch.
Is that a Lucky's
take
crime
it.
tip, technically?
It is. It's not a Lou's crime tip. It's a Lucky's cuddle tip.
Yeah, buddy.
Can I know what Lucky considers cuddling to be? Like, what is in...
Hate fucking.
He
Hate
literally,
fucking? Okay.
yeah, he literally just described it to you.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was hoping he could
Penal.
definitely make sure. Okay.
Damn.
It's actually softer than I imagined.
Yeah.
Now, when she's pegging you, are you like... Is she playing with your hair
Sounding.
still?
No. Sounding.
Sounding. Every time I'm around you, I learn a new word.
Yeah.
It's where
I don't think he's
stick
Sounding.
things up your penis hole.
Oh.
Eventually, you stretch it out. Where you
I'm
can
done with
stick-
this episode.
Wow.
Happy birthday, BDG.
Yeah.
That's how we're bringing it in, dude.
This
Penal.
kind of reminds me of my first birthday. Except there was a cat involved.
Oh.
Oh. Yep.
Um.
And then that's how I got into a sex cult. Okay,
Oh,
now we're done
wow.
with our late night tip joke of the day. Oh.
So
Nate.
yeah. Donkey punching crackheaded whores.
So technically, yeah, that is technically a late night tip. So
Truly.
since we are technically live and rolling, we might as well let people know who's talking, since there's going to be a lot of us talking and probably over each other once or twice. Because it's our freaking birthday.
Yeah,
Right?
buddy.
Yeah,
Gonna
happy
party
birthday.
like it's your birthday.
I gotta give Kevin props. He didn't primarily just look at me when he said about us talking over each other. Thank you.
We're all guilty. That's why I couldn't.
No.
Especially Nate. Nate's in here
Right.
just throwing jabs out here.
Oh my God.
Nate's
Purple
gonna
crayons.
go out and celebrate and get in
Purple
a
crayons
fight
of
tonight.
anarchy.
In the spirit of BDG, last night I heard that Nate got his testes pierced. Nate, will you explain that experience to us, please?
And
Through the
that
testy
is-
or just the sack?
It's not true at all.
Dude, you don't have to be shy. You don't have to be embarrassed.
I wouldn't, but I didn't get them pierced.
Dude, you're a weak ass dinner guest, dude. Why don't you just tell us the truth, Nate?
When
Did it
are you
hurt?
getting yours pierced?
I've
Yeah.
already had mine pierced.
Really?
Yeah. Kind of.
You getting your butthole pierced too?
Can we
Nah,
explore this kind of?
It was a stapler.
Right.
It was a bite from a chick. So I've technically had my testes pierced with teeth.
I thought that was
but
a belly
I haven't
piercing.
had them pierced with like a needle.
I thought that was a
Balls just
rusty
hurt
hatchet.
Listening to that.
One time, man, it was all it took, and then I kind of was turned on by it. Now I just look for people who want to bite my sack. I'm like, hey, girl, you down to bite my sack? That's my pickup. That's how I use it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, dude, that's how I met your mom.
Oh man, that's why she was so happy that night.
That's how they got 7 seasons out of that show.
Yeah,
Right?
buddy. Sack bite.
9 seasons actually.
Oh,
Sack
Nate's
bite.
like a Rain Man on his own, right? Like he's just always it, and it's not even specific to one thing. It could be talking baseball, and he'll be like, "Actually, Kevin, Andre Dawson won the MVP in 1986, not 1984, or whatever." He's probably about to correct me right now. Or we can
It's
talk about.
1985.
Yeah, it was actually 85, idiot.
87.
It was 87. Damn
Oh,
it.
it was
I knew he knew it.
87.
I knew he knew it. But then we could be talking about, like, I feel like I could be talking about Broadway musicals and quote a fact, and Nate would actually, without even looking up from his phone, be actually, that won a Tony in 1977. And just kind of sigh and roll his eyes and go back to his phone. Just wait for his time to chime back in.
Actually, Lincoln wasn't assassinated on opening night. It was 3 days into a 5-day showing.
Ooh. Quick question. What was John Wilkes Booth's brother's name?
Toby.
Penis Wilkes Booths.
Toby. We got Toby. We got Penis. Nate.
Ted.
Ted Wilkes Booth. RJ.
Did he have an actual brother? Is this an
Yeah,
actual
he actually
question?
had his brother was the better actor and the more famous one. yeah.
Charles.
We were close. His name was Edwin.
Oh,
Edwin Booth.
Oh, dude, I
damn.
was so close.
Edwin Booth, yeah.
don't know
Lou
what
was
the fuck
actually
you
the
guys are the
closest
closest.
because Edwin
Are all dicks.
and Penis have 2 of the same letters at least, I think. Yeah. 3.
sure.
He wins. He's the winner.
Yeah, because the end.
It's
and,
like-
and everybody named Ed
Hey,
is
but
a
I
dick.
had the Ed part though. At least.
Oh, yeah. Okay. It's a tie. Next question. No, I don't actually have another question.
I was about to say, I mean, when did I sign up to be on motherfucking Jeopardy?
Well, it's funny you should say that because I do have sort of a game in line for us a little bit once RJ gets all set up and I can start dinking around with our SoundCloud
Dinking.
feed. I'm gonna.
Dinking around
Quit
for the
playing
tinking.
with your dinky.
God damn it, Tommy
Sean
boy.
says that as he's over there like swiping on Tinder or
Don't
some
try to
shit.
call me out,
Oh,
bro.
Nate! Wait a minute,
He's
guys.
full of kangaroo swiping.
I will not just
Fury.
sit idly by and let Nate try to attack someone about Tinder. Okay.
Nate's a Tinder fiend.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
I-
Lou's not even around. You don't even add Lou to those groups that you do, and he even knows. Like your Tinder reputation precedes you. You're like the Genghis Khan of Tinder. Like you head out to Seattle, there's gonna be. I don't know.
Half
I don't
of
know.
Asia has his DNA.
Yeah.
Okay.
It will.
Right.
Based on how his Tinder stats are racking up, dude.
What are,
Are you
your
a
stats
petri
now?
dish?
Nate, you always call us out on addresses, first, middle, last name, dates, birthdays, whatever inconspicuous things you bought that you shouldn't have, where you bought them, and that dude's name. What is your Tinder stats right now? What is your, like, how many people have you? You got to call it. You can't not answer it. You can't be like, well, I got work.
Like,
is
what's
it?
your FDP?
Because you
man? What's
have a
your first
reputation.
date?
Is it real?
Wait, what?
What's
your
this
FD?
reputation? I'm sorry.
I don't.
What is the reputation real? Do you actually? Is it always just messaging? Are you just active on it? Or are you actively like?
I mean, I've
pulling-
had several hookups and I've dated a few people off of it, if that's what you mean. But
What is
dropper.
What's his date? What's that mean?
So
it's
Taco
where you
Bell.
take a girl out to a nice dinner and
Oh,
then you
dude.
don't be a piece of shit.
See, I don't know what that's like.
Whoa.
so what I
I've
really
never
have to know,
experienced that before.
what the people need to know. Did you touch buttholes?
Yes.
I can neither confirm or deny that.
See, this is what
Who the
he
fuck do you
does,
think
but
you
then
are,
later
Donald
he'll be
Trump?
like, "Yeah, I know Lou touched her butthole 4 times that night. He didn't wash his hands, and then he made her a sandwich.
Damn
Her
right.
name's Tony."
Listen, dude, if
Yep.
you're gonna pull that fucking Indiana bullshit, you pull that shit in fucking Indiana, man. When you come to Ohio and you join a Bad Dinner Guest podcast, you fucking talk about the shit. I'm tired of this. I don't want to talk about it. I'm a gentleman.
I
don't
squirted
kiss
my
and tell.
my salad dressing in her eyeball.
Yeah, dude, I want to know the details, bruh. Speak up, motherfucker. You're on the mic.
Oh.
I want to know, Nate. Where's this
them out
fancy
hardcore.
dinner at, man? Oh, you called
Dude,
me
I wish
out
you
over
could
here when
Periscope.
I'm trying to check the time on my telephone device, and you want to put me on the spot. I want to know the details, man. What's the
Damn.
Tinder game
Of
like?
who? Details will win.
You say you've had dates on Tinder. I didn't even know Tinder was. I didn't know you were supposed to date off Tinder. I thought Tinder was like, hey, let's hook
thought
up and
you're-
get Tinder.
Just
I
You're
mean,
talking
that's
up all sorts.
that's the general consensus, yeah.
as
So-
Bruce Springsteen once said, you can't start a fire without a spark.
Oh,
So
look at
That is
Kev.
not true at all. He
Nate's
is a
guns.
liar.
Nate's guns for hire, even if he's just dancing in the dark. Right?
You want to talk about
That
fucking
sounds like the
Everybody's
worst
got a
homosexual
hungry
porno name
heart.
ever.
Yeah.
Nate's Guns for Hire.
Lay down your money and you play your part. Everybody's got a hungry heart.
Sean gets
And
one
that would
bonus
be the
point.
fucking
There you
theme
go.
music to it.
Oh, yes.
Okay, now that Sean's done yelling at Nate, though, can we point out the fact that every story Sean told us before we started recording was, I wish I could talk about this on air, but I can't because blah, 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 or
Right.
blah, 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 or such and such. But
Yeah,
you're
don't
gonna
be a
fucking-
hypocrite.
You've literally sat here for an hour before we recorded telling Nate all this shit. Like, man, I wish this would make great content, but I can't because of these people.
To be fair, I don't remember half of what he said. But
That's good
'cause I was
because
on
you
my-
would be bringing it all up right now with their names, addresses, and dates.
You know, I was balls deep in this bitch, and this
What's her
ringtone
name,
came
Shawn?
on from this bitch I used to fuck with, and
Alright.
it was what was it? What was it?
Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley.
No,
Never
it
gonna
was.
give you up.
She's a lady.
She's a lady. Yeah,
Oh,
she's a lady. And the bitch is like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is that? You got a fucking woman? I was like, no, that's my fucking transsexual cousin.
I just got to remember to call her she now.
Yes.
Yeah, you know.
It's not Daniel anymore. It's Danielle.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Boom.
that's slick. That's
Get
the way
it.
to do it.
If you're
Right.
worried, though, like if you're like, I'm not
I
sure.
think it's funny how quick Sean had that name change up his sleeve.
Yeah. That's how we roll.
Sean knows a Danielle or two.
Yeah.
I think we all know.
Met them at the
Danielle.
Pilot J.
Now, I gotta say, me, Kevin, and Sean went to a burlesque show where it was mainly dudes doing the dancing. Sean had the best time out of the three of us, I think. They were flirting with him. He was having fun with it, fucking with him. Kevin was
They're
doing
like
the same
sturdy
shit.
men.
Me, Kevin, and Nate go out, completely different experience. Like, maybe there is a thing there. Maybe there's a reason he has that comfort level.
Nate was, yeah.
Is
Nate,
because he's used to the Daniel to Danielle. You're just like, yeah. I
No,
know.
it's just because I'm not homophobic.
Is
But-
it Adam and Steve in your Bible?
it's at least
Pound it, dude. Yes.
a good choice of words.
Right.
Oh fuck.
But it was very interesting. So I would like to also go on record and say I called it when the pitch came across to me as, hey, there's a burlesque show at Bossy Girl Pinup. I was like, oh, cool. Well, just for the record, like it's gonna be dudes. Just so we're all clear, like it's gonna be dudes in dresses. Just like I'm cool with that. Let's go. Let's have fun. I love it there. It's a really good time. It's all inclusive. They make sure everybody's having fun.
Name
And
dropper.
I've never gone to a burlesque show thinking I was gonna
Name
get
dropper.
laid by the dancers anyway. So to me, it's
Yeah.
like if it's a dude up there pretending to be a chick, I don't really care. It's entertaining. But yeah, we got again called out because we were the three straight boys in the bar, and they really wanted to try to get Nate out of his shell, but he wasn't.
I don't have a shell here,
The Indiana
man.
came out in Nate last night.
No.
He was sitting there
Oh.
all cross-armed, like
Nah.
Wait, this happened
Don't
last
look at my
night?
This happened-
nipples.
Oh, shit.
So at the bar, the bar is back. Your backs, if you're at the bar and you're looking at the alcohol and the bartender, your backs are to the stage.
Okay.
Anytime there's a performer, me and Kevin turn our chairs around to watch him and laugh and giggle. Nate is still there staring at his drink, not the wall because there's a mirror there, so you still might see something. But his drink, the wood grain, counting how much change is in his pocket. What's the thread count of these pants, guys? Like, it was funny though. It was really funny to see him
not into
uncomfortable.
it.
So I'm
He's
like,
not
you know
gonna
what?
ask you
I
to
wasn't
tickle his
uncomfortable
pickle.
though.
You
I
seem
just,
so uncomfortable.
Really?
You might have been obliterated. That might have been what it was, and I just misread it. But you seemed uncomfortable, so I thought it was funny.
Body
Oh
language
no, I
speaks
wasn't
volumes.
uncomfortable.
Oh,
I
it's
just
less funny now.
Do boys not dress up like ladies in Indiana?
no, they do. I
They
mean,
do
there's
just
a bar.
Once.
There's a bar in Bloomington. Well, it's the gay bar in Bloomington. It's called the Back
The-
Door, and they have.
Of course.
That's what it's called.
Oh damn.
how many ways do we dissect that? First of all, it's the gay bar in Bloomington. There's a statement in itself right there.
Right.
Well,
And then-
there's only one in Bloomington.
Thank you. That's for the slow people in the crowd. We got Nate. And
Wasn't this happening last time? What is the penalty for that? What was it?
what?
Whenever he repeats something somebody
You
just
have to
said.
drink. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
But-
man, I'm out of beer too.
Oh.
yeah. If somebody
Well-
makes a run, there's only a few left. But feel free to grab me
Nose
one.
goes. But and then the other one is the fact that it's called the back door. That's two strikes against Bloomington's gay scene as an outsider.
Why
I'm
is
just
that a
saying.
strike?
Is that why
I
you
don't
come
know.
to Columbus so
It's
freaking, Nate?
just pretty on the nose, right? Like
You know what?
I guess
Let
they
me-
really want you to know.
Hey Nate, is that
some-
why you come to Columbus all the time? Because
What-
Columbus is the second gay-friendliest city in the country. Are you trying to let your inhibitions out?
No, I don't have any inhibitions or ambitions or whatever.
Or animations.
Yeah, that too.
Animated celluloids.
I like how on the nose it is. It's the only gay bar and it hasn't been burned down. Like they're literally like we're the only one.
Who says it
Everybody's around
hasn't?
us.
Well, first of all, there used to be one called Uncle E's. Well, short for Uncle Elizabeth. But that one closed up. I mean, for the city that Bloomington is, it's not going to close down. It's not going to be torched or anything. I mean, I'm just surprised considering Bloomington is very LGBT friendly. Only
With their
has
one
one.
gay bar.
Yeah, for Indiana.
Oh man.
I'm just-
Boys brought
I
Samson
will-
Whiting a.
Nate, look away.
a
For the
dolphin.
non-video
Nate,
viewers.
have you ever been to a gay bar in Terre Haute?
No, I've never been to a bar in Terre Haute, period.
Yeah, neither have
Is that where
I
you dance,
either.
Sean?
No, it's not. But
A
I
bitch
drove
better have
through
my
it
money
one
if he
time.
is.
Shaking that molasses.
No, but I drove through it one time, and I did see a homeless man half naked asking for money. And he was like legit, like just in
I mean,
boxers.
for the record, I was asking for food or money. I would have taken Cheetos, but rightfully I should have been asking for clothes. In hindsight,
Give
but
me
I-
money or I will take my clothes off.
but I really think my master cylinder pants are what got me the change that I got that night.
I had a fully clothed man ask me for a shirt once. The guys that stand at the corner by the stop signs and shit when you're getting off the highway, one of them literally asked me if I had an extra work shirt that I could give him. No idea. Did not ask for food, did not ask for money, asked if I had a work shirt. I was like, I looked around because I thought I might. I was like, I'll give it to him if he actually just wants a shirt. I look around, I didn't have one, he walked away. Didn't ask for the change in my cup holder. I had snacks, didn't ask for
that dude
anything.
was motivated that day. He was
Dude,
trying to go get some work.
You know what? He was probably going
So-
to use that shit to steal something.
I kind of felt bad. I didn't know. Yeah, well, that's
Yeah.
a true point. I didn't even think about that. He's like, okay, this is a subcontractor, but he's got company shirts. Maybe we'll just throw me
Right.
one that I can break in people's houses as whatever I do for a living.
Right?
That's pretty deep for. I
But
mean,
if
I
you're
think he
standing there all day just thinking, he don't got a cell phone to distract me. He actually has to do what we used to have to do and just think all day.
I guess my argument, and I'm gonna make somebody upset with this one. My argument is, if you're like homeless asking people for clothes, how much thinking have you done? Like, how much time have you sat around and had a deep thought and put a creative thought process together?
Probably not.
you ain't got time
Your
about
solution to problems is, hey, let me get some change.
But that's
Like,
just, maybe he was
change.
asking for a shirt because he wanted to go apply
or
to a job.
maybe he is planning a heist. Maybe it's GTA style, and this is
Yeah.
like step 3 of his heist. Let me get this contractor shirt. Once I steal the Porta John,
Change.
I'll be able to rob that barbecue.
Rob a barbecue.
That would
Hells
be-
yeah.
It's not a bad idea, right?
No, it's not, man.
And then you go sell it.
Are you shitting me? That is the worst idea
You rob
ever.
a food truck
Spe-
and a
to
bar.
rob
and
a barbecue?
Yeah.
You're literally walking in uninvited to people that only know each other and like each other and will cover up for each other. If there was ever a place to get like buried, it would be at like a family barbecue. You just like invite yourself to.
Oh my god.
When
right?
did I say I wouldn't steal from my friends and family?
Oh,
I didn't
that's
say
fair.
I'd walk into some stranger's barbecue. I'm just saying I'd rob barbecues.
Oh, okay.
Crash barbecues.
Yeah. Hey, Dad, how's it going? Thanks.
Just put all the meat in the back of your car
Yeah.
and drive away.
Hey, put it on the trunk, guys.
Hey, give me that meat.
Bub, go get the sodas. I'm like robbing
I
my own
gotcha.
little brother.
Whenever Shawn asks for meat, it's a double entendre.
Wait, what? Explain that one for me.
He wants cock meat.
But
Or
we need like a
red meat.
buzzer when a joke doesn't hit just to fill that like dead air.
No,
Sorry.
where's got to be something.
There it
I want
does.
like a fart noise.
That'd be
we
good.
should make a poll about it. Oh, we got Nate actually. See,
Already
he's
got a
just
poll
a.
about it.
What about one of those lawn squeakers?
Is
I-
that a euphemism?
Yeah, like the fart, like a lawn squeaky fart.
Oh yeah, like a deflating kind of like a like
Yeah.
a sad fart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
That'd be
favorite.
perfect.
right. It is. It's good.
That's brilliant. Do you want to play this
Kill
game now
myself.
that
Or
like
the sound. Yeah, I am actually. I'm trying to pull up our track list. So to give this will kind of grow. This is like whose line is it anyway, right? This is all made up. There's no points. It's not. But as part of our
Dude, there's
year,
no
Still
fucking
fucking keeping
points,
score,
dude.
though.
there are points. There will be points. But I'm saying like the structure is very loose.
So these points, what happens with these points?
Well,
You
none
win.
of them are going to be like titles for mine, because those are all pretty straightforward.
here's what I think we
Right.
should do with the points.
I think we could still have fun with that though.
I was thinking. So well, wait, RJ, what was your idea first with the points?
I
'Cause
think
I do have one idea.
because we know how rare it is to get everybody in the same room together, but we're going to try and probably set another date that we can like shoot for this. I think the loser has to buy the beer for the next time. I think that's pretty easy.
I like that as the loser. And what I was going to suggest for the winner was
She's a winner.
stealing from one of my favorite sports shows around the horn is the winner gets, I don't know, a minute or two to just do whatever they want to. The shameless promotion minute. You just get to talk about your shit, whatever you want for a minute. That's your prize. Or maybe like I'll give you $1 or something.
Dude,
I don't
that's
really
like
know.
the wackest fucking prize.
It's
If
so
I,
whack. That's what
yeah.
I'm saying. Like,
Can I trade one of those for a hand job?
yes.
I like how
Can
we
I-
all just voted that
Awesome.
Kevin's never in charge of prizes.
Kev's
That's
coupons.
true. Can I trade that for Twix that I've
Here's
been
what we
asking
do.
for about 2 hours
You
now?
could have walked 2 blocks and gotten yourself a Twix. But
Not
you're
when
at-
the-
I was
not
a
when the
little
store clerk's
occupied at the
melting.
time.
But you're one of those status that thinks, you know, it's you earned that, you
Yeah.
deserve that Twix, and someone should bring it to your happy ass.
Fucking
so
millennial, you.
yeah,
He
Tiny
didn't even like reach
motherfucker.
for his wallet.
fucking softy. Like,
Take
it-
your.
you know, when
Wendy's-
you go to Nate's house, he has his participation trophies on a shelf.
I don't even know where my wallet is, to be honest with you.
Like his trophies,
in
don't
his
even say
transvestite
first or
weenus.
second place. They just say tournament. Hey, I was in that. Wrestled, weight 185. I wrestled that one time. Nate was that dude playing JV his senior year just so he could be like, yeah, I'll play on the football team.
Nate, you're Twixing.
I'm
That's
just
what
kidding.
always pissed me
I'm
off.
just kidding. Nate was actually a lot better at football than I ever was.
I mean, we played
Crickets.
2 different positions, though.
Well, yeah, I was just
Top and
you know,
bottom. We already
yeah,
know.
top and bottom. Bam.
Nate top, Kevin bottom.
Oh,
The new podcast
Those are,
coming soon to Bad Dinner Guests.
Yeah.
This is once we get the video feed and several tarps.
and the promotion of KY Jelly comes through
KY.
Why not
So we wanna be
Astrolube?
really uncomfortable, but not be uncomfortable.
because they're not dolphin safe.
Wait, what?
And you know this from experience?
Explicitly from experience.
I got you.
My boy fucked dolphins, yo, in the ass.
Yep.
Well, they have. Don't they have what birds have, and it's all one hole?
Well,
don't
we
know.
like to think it's
Something
the
like
ass,
that.
though.
I don't know. Why do I think I know what dolphins have? I don't know why I think I know
You've
that.
never looked at a dolphin naked?
No, actually.
Bro, you're missing out. They got some freaky shit on the web these days.
I rape dolphins for raping people.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I don't know if I've seen like a full nude of a dolphin. I think I've only like seen them like
It's
poking their head out of the
scintillating.
water. It's scintillating.
Scintillating.
Is that where like the mermaid came from? Is that was like a cultural way
Mhm.
like that you can be like I want to fuck dolphins, but
I have
I want my girl to be
merchildren.
into it. You have
That's
what?
the fucking...
I'm underwater rich. I'm just a failure on land.
Did you hear about that?
Yes.
Did you guys?
And it's perfect because now that the Fukushima incident accidentally happened, my company is in prime position to take over all the current positions of the ocean for the tolls and shit. Yeah,
Fuck yeah, dude, get it.
yeah.
I'm proud of you, Lo. I
Bro,
have a
that's
question.
like the... Oh, go ahead, RJ.
Have any of you guys ever jacked off your dog?
Of course I have.
What?
Okay,
Just
this is the
kidding.
reason why.
Now,
Totally
wait,
just
wait,
kidding.
a clarification.
By the
Are
way.
you talking about your pet or like your buddy? Like, that's my dog. like
That's
Like
that's
Both
the
of them are your
question.
best friend.
the
That's-
people DMX can't find. Like, are we talking about
That's
that?
a no
Dogs
for
on
both.
dogs on dogs
So-
that-
Well, the question we were talking about I don't know why we fucking talking about jacking off dolphins, but there was this lady. There was a scientific experiment to try and get dolphins to talk English because they like have some voice modulation. And this lady was living in basically like a water house where it was like all of her shit was just on like little platforms, but she lived with this dolphin in water, slept right above the water, was always with this dolphin trying to like talk to it.
Okay.
But it was a male dolphin, and it was also like an adolescent one. So like when it went through puberty, it would get horny as fuck, and she couldn't like train it. So she started like beating it off. The media found out about it and was like, yeah, this one's having a sexual relationship with this dolphin. She's like, no, he's horny. Like, I just want to help him out. But I had a dude that was like, yeah, I just like use my foot and like rub my dog's dick when he gets horny sometimes. So like chill the fuck out. I would never do that, but at the same time, I don't like. Why did I wouldn't look at it sexually? But I don't know. I just wondered. I figured everybody in this room, there was a really good chance somebody would beat off their dog. To be completely honest, but would you? Like if Newt wasn't fixed and he was just super horny and he was your bro and you're like, dude, you just need to chill down. You can't get some poo-tang. Would you just like rub his dick with your foot, Shawn?
Nah, bro. I mean, my love goes deep from homies, but I just can't be rubbing a motherfucker out like that. It's just that's a line you just can't cross.
He says that now, but
Are you afraid he'd fall in love?
over under 4 Jack
That
Daniels.
is exactly his fear.
We don't love these bros, but no.
I don't think I could do it either. I'm just mad at myself that I don't think I could do it. That's why I was like bringing
You're
it up.
upset that you couldn't jack off a dog?
Because it's not sexual to me, and I know that, but at the same time, it still grosses me out for some reason. I'm like, or a dolphin that I'm living
It's just
with.
the
I don't know
idea
that
of
I'd do it.
jacking anything off but yourself. Or if it was like a female, whatever, that's different. Rubbing on some pussy, but like, if you're just jacking off an animal, bro, like that's just strange in itself.
It is.
Yeah, I mean, it may not be sexual, but it's definitely awkward.
But
and you're thinking about it, like, what the fuck, man? Why are you just rubbing on that dog's dick?
every hamburger you have is made by jacking off a bull. Some farmer is jacking off a bull, and we don't think that's weird.
Well, I'm very grateful for him, but
Yeah.
that's not my
Why
lifestyle.
don't we think he's gay? Why does he still get like daps? Like he don't get made fun of in the South. Would you shake his hand?
That's why they say Texas is full of steers and queers.
That's where the queers keep their jobs. Like we still need them. Can't kill
Yeah.
them all.
Yeah. See, I've never had a dog. So, I mean, I guess I would do it if I was going to have the dog neutered. So that way I could preserve a specimen in case I wanted to inseminate a dog at some point and have puppies.
I like the thriftiness of it that you wouldn't make the vet do it. You're like, no, bro, just look me in the eye. Let's get this over with.
Yep. It's bonding.
Yeah.
That's family.
Yeah.
Pack.
That's what family is.
Yeah. They jack each other off
And freeze it
and freeze it.
for future generations.
Damn right.
I appreciate it. I really do.
You been freezing my sperm, bro?
Yeah. All of you guys.
This little Kevy Cab walking around out here, you don't even know it,
I
bro.
just want to
Oh,
open
I'm
up his
just-
freezer
Krieger
and get a
ain't
bunch
got
of
shit.
socks.
Krieger ain't got shit on the clone lab I have of you guys.
Oh, that is great. That explains a lot, actually.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It explains the short-term memory loss and the scars I can't remember. Lou's just been walking around just scraping me off the highway 3 or 4 times. He's just got a little clone tank. I mean, it's fair. It's
Mhm.
fair. To answer the question, I would not jack my own dog off. I just feel like as the guy who owns the dog that is everybody's
That
gonna
raised
ask
the
He's
question,
fixed. That's
essentially,
why I
jack
felt okay
off.
using him.
So, well, that's fair. And I actually tried to get the pound to not fix it. Wow, great. There's a great soundbite for later. Can't wait for you to cut that one.
I tried so hard. Oh, fuck.
To jack my
See, once you hear yourself singing
Yeah.
a mic, you realize you really cannot sing.
Ooh.
What wasn't even
Ooh.
trying
I
to
saw that the
sing.
other night on karaoke night. That cracked me
Bro,
the
don't-
fuck up.
Don't talk to Lou like that, bro.
Well, it was cracking me up because you're like, oh, that's what that sounds.
I've heard Lou sing Billy Squires Stroke Me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's good.
it sounded dope.
He changes the words a little bit though.
Mm-hmm.
He sings it Old Man Stroke Me, but it's
Yep.
still pretty.
That's not the lyrics.
Hey, man. I'll always love the Catholic father who took my V card.
Oh shit, this just got real over here. Damn it, man. That
That's
reminds
why
me
you
of a
need to beat
time,
up your
RJ.
dog. It bonds you.
Wait,
forever.
what does that?
Yep.
What time does that remind you?
That's
of,
what he taught
Shawn?
me.
So this one time,
I got diddled.
no, I didn't get diddled,
Band camp.
but I did witness a diddle when I
You
was a
watched
kid.
a diddle? Oh, wow. Okay.
And in church, dude, of all places.
he said, "Okay,
And
hang
it
on.
wasn't-
of all places. I feel like that's the place you would expect it, right?
Right.
Am I alone in
Not
that?
when you're a
Weddings
child,
happen
dude.
and funerals.
Not when
Maybe
you're
a
a
Church,
kid.
football. Hey, maybe
church or school. Those are my top 2 places. When I think
Football
someone
locker
got
room.
diddled,
Emotional things
Now,
happen at
but-
those places.
But would you
Chuck E.
would-
Cheese is third.
Would you
Penn
expect
State locker
it,
room
though?
is fourth.
Would you expect to see a diddle go down in
Yeah.
a church while you're a child?
No,
Kids
not
aren't
as
just
a
going to
child.
church expecting diddles to occur.
Diddles. Why are you calling it a diddle?
Because it's a
Why?
fucking diddle, dude. A dude is a diddler. Yeah.
He was jerking off?
No, he was just inappropriately touching a child. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
It wasn't like
I
any,
thought you meant it was like people fucking.
No, dude. But
Jesus.
it was obvious.
I didn't think you were talking about some pedo
Inappropriate.
shit.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, dude. I thought that's what you were talking about. That's why I
So-
wouldn't-
I was joking. I've never been fucked by a priest.
Did you beat
I
off?
say inappropriate things for
Did you
the.
beat off while he was diddling, or did you go to the bathroom and just think about it?
And then
There was no like in public beating off, but like it was a he
so
was
you were like, oh,
obviously touching this kid in a very inappropriate manner.
Why didn't you say anything?
Because I was a fucking like 5-year-old kid.
Fucking judgmental
You know what I'm
Nate
saying?
over here.
Yeah, you're a fucking asshole, Nate. You social worker bastard.
haven't you seen the poster? See something, say something, Shawn. God.
That's only post 9/11.
Oh yeah.
And honestly, when I was that young, I didn't really think of it. It's something you thought about when you got older. Like, dude, I really remember that, and I was like a diddle. You didn't really think it as a kid.
You calling it a diddle brings up a good point, though. I've had conversations with my supervisor when we've had like staff meetings and whatnot.
Yeah.
Especially if in my field, if you work with a child who unfortunately has had that happen to him or seen it as stuff, the best thing to do is actually use the correct terms, like it's a penis, and
Right.
just so they you help teach them, especially if they're on the younger side, that's not acceptable.
Yeah, but we were trying to lighten the mood, and diddle was a
Right.
really
I mean,
funny
diddle's
word.
a funny ass word, man.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna if I was talking, for example, if I was talking to my
way
daughter
too much of a somber
about
tone.
the differences between good touch and bad touch, I'm not gonna use words like diddle. You know what I'm saying? We're a fucking group of guys here having a good time. But Nate, why do you gotta make this shit so fucking?
What, serious?
Yeah, man. Where we like correcting my grammar, dude?
So
I'm like-
live at around 8:30, we will be periscoping Nate and Shawn's fist fight.
Ooh. Is that where they just lay on their bats and fist each other's
This
asses?
this reminds me of like before my parents got divorced and we go to a social outing together and they just fight the whole time and everybody look around awkwardly like, okay, when are you two just gonna leave so everyone else can go back to having fun? Like whatever's going on between you two doesn't need to happen right here in
Right.
your fucking aunt's living room.
That's rough,
I'm glad my family doesn't listen to the podcast.
right?
Love you. Shout out.
So that Prince song "When Doves Cry."
Yeah, the last 10 minutes felt like every dinner I've ever had through middle school and high school, where it was just kind of like, oh God,
I can vouch for that.
I'm gonna leave. No,
No, why don't we play this game?
I'm ready to play this
Come
game.
on.
I have your first question, guys.
I don't know
have
why
it
you're so
first.
eager to lose, RJ.
Oh, because I want him to Periscope, and I know he can't Periscope and do this game because he's running both from his phone.
Oh,
Says the Ghost Whisperer.
yeah. Nate, speaking of Ghost Whisperers, the first question is not a Nate question. The answer will not
Totally
be shadow
was.
play. The answer to this will not be shadow play. All right, so what BDG show had its first episode
Hold on.
titled Goat Busters?
Ooh.
How are we doing this? Is it just everybody yell their
I would
answer,
like
or is
to-
there
I mean,
Bread and
if-
circus.
Somebody say like you guys want to make a beeping sound? I mean, I can see all of you, so I can call on you to go
Click.
first, and then they can. So now I'm.
You just do like a hand
So I already
raise.
know what Nate's gonna say because he said it and he's wrong. So I feel like I should go to Lou.
Oh
See,
shit.
that's why
his
you should wait
click.
to say who's right or
What-
wrong
what-
till we all say our answer.
For reference, what was Nate's answer?
Don't worry about it.
Off
Don't
the
worry.
bandwagon.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Well, since you said a second name now, okay. Well, that was the answer. But what you said first was bread and circuses. So circle gets the square. No points. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
You fucking ruiner.
It's a good start. We're off to a great start.
A brilliant start.
I wish I had these written down instead of scrolling through because I am not prepared for Nate Dogg to. You caught me off guard there
To
by
diddle
getting
this
it
podcast.
right.
Well, you gotta wait to tell him if they're right or wrong till we all give our answer.
Yeah. See, this is a learning. This is just,
Yeah.
this whole thing is just a growing experience.
And then you gotta hit him.
So
Diddle
all
me
right,
harder, Shawn.
tell me the show that hosted the episode titled "Fear, Self-Loathing, and Burlesque." In semicolons, give me a finger bang. Lou had his hand up first.
Late night tips.
Ooh, no, this was nope.
Oh
What
shit.
happened to the waiting?
Dude, what do you want me to do? If he gets the answer right, I'm not gonna
gotta
ask.
be like,
I'm not
what do
gonna
you
get
think?
other people. All right,
Yeah,
fine. Do you want to
that's-
be the host?
No, well, look, everybody's the host. That's the point.
I
That's
meant
why
of
we're
this
arguing about
game
it.
show.
No, I just want to make it better.
You can be Regis, and I'll be the chick that points
You
at
could be
white
Kevy
stuff.
Lee, dude. Kevy Lee.
And you
Kevy
just flipped
Lee.
off.
Yeah, Regis and Kevy,
Kevy
Lee.
Lee, dude, I'm into that.
I like it.
Shawn was second.
I would have to say it is going to be a Kevin on Earth. I know that's wrong,
Nate?
but you know,
We'll see. I'm gonna try this RJ's way. Nate.
What's the title again? Just to
Fear, self-loathing, and burlesque. Subtitle: Give me a finger bang.
Just a BDG
Ooh.
roundtable.
I was gonna.
It
That
was
was
a
what I was gonna say.
BDG. Yep. That was, in fact, it was the day after the three of us went to
I remember that
the
episode.
burlesque show.
Oh.
And it was the first time I ever asked RJ to give me a finger bang when the live stream went loud so I would know when to start talking.
You
Finger
kinky
bang.
fucks.
And it will be, and it is the motivation behind what will be one of our first t-shirts, which is just the finger bang logo across the chest.
Yes, sir.
I can't wait for it. Except I just can't draw.
Bang, bang.
Oh no.
All you gotta do is trace your hand, dude.
I do that a lot.
Just leave the dick out.
I do that only when I need to make Thanksgiving.
Leave the dick out. Ooh. I wish. Dang. Let's go with an intermittent. This game is terrible, so I want
It
to just
is.
yeah, it's a terrible game. I
Losing
think
my buzz.
instead, yeah, there we go. It's awful. I want to pass the rock here so I can get set up.
Right on. What is
Over
like?
on my iPad.
We've been like for a year now. Like that's how long I've known you guys. I know he came around
Right.
the same time as me. I found out last night. But what's your like favorite episode we've recorded since at least I knew you guys?
Oh shit.
Start with Lou. And then
Yeah, it's a good point. Start from the
Lucifer.
The sausage party one.
Sausage party.
Rico's,
with
the
Rico.
sausage
Yeah,
Rico
that shit
sausage
was
party
ridiculous.
one.
That whole day. I mean, the stuff we did that day was just funny as hell.
That was a pretty good day.
Can you remind me what?
I don't remember what the names of them all were. That's why I'm probably gonna be the one that ends up behind the
Yeah, I
beer.
just wrote. What did we talk about? Or what happened that day? That's I'm
It
like.
was. We just talked about a lot of different movies and shit. And
It's
I mean,
actually one of our more popular episodes on
Yeah.
SoundCloud. Like it's gotten a lot of views, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's unfortunate Rico didn't review any more movies.
right,
He had that one was gold.
Yeah.
he was perfect for that beat.
Yep. We'll just have to. Someone
should
will have to
just
just
kidnap 'em.
do their best Lando impression and
We
just
should
try
just
to
kidnap him.
sound slick as fuck. Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
I'm definitely planning on doing an All Eyes on Me
All
podcast
eyes on
review,
me.
and that comes out next month. And I'm going to be doing a Dark Tower one. So
Speaking.
Oh,
Dark
yeah,
Tower, is
man.
that another
See?
Tolkien book?
Stephen King.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Makes sense.
I can't think of the dude's name. Idris Elba, right?
Yep.
Looks like he's gonna kill that
Yeah,
shit.
he does look dope. I like Matthew McConaughey for Randall Flagg was a good pick.
Yeah, man, all
That's
of
gonna
it
be
just
sick.
sounds fucking great.
Yeah, it really does.
And I'm looking forward to seeing it, man. I'm looking forward to second season of goddamn Preacher too.
Dude, I need to see the first season, man.
It was nuts.
That's what I've heard.
Dude had a meat family.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna elaborate
No,
because that's too much. But
yeah.
yeah,
I've heard it's sick.
I think Nate just fell through the looking glass. You're right over there.
Yeah, no, I was just looking at
Porn.
Tits.
past podcasts just to see.
So
just
cheating.
for the
Refresher.
question.
So
Oh,
cheating.
Yeah, well, technically.
So yeah.
Shawn B, what's your favorite BDG moment, dude?
Moment or like episode?
I mean, it can be whatever.
I
Like,
have-
what was
I
your
have,
like?
I have many
Reminisce,
favorite moments. I have many of favorite moments because we have been doing this for a long fucking time now. Years, enough time to have plenty of moments where I'm like, oh, that's a highlight. But as far as my favorite episode, it would probably have to be. It's strictly a YouTube episode at the moment, but it's a continuous slip and slide amateur hour when we had our good friend.
Is that Megan Hillier?
Yep, she was on the episode. So we had that female perspective on the late night tips, and it was pretty cool. So that was probably there was a lot of funny ass moments in that episode,
Shawn.
but it was so long. It was like a 3 hour and some change episode, so we've yet to really put it on the SoundCloud for you guys, but that is in the works. But yeah, that's probably my favorite episode for real.
Yeah, we'll make sure if it is on there, we'll definitely like retweet it
Yeah,
out real shortly. It might have made it up there, just kind of in the background. But,
it's on SoundCloud.
Either way,
Hey,
that was
Shawn. You're my favorite slip and slide.
Ooh.
Appreciate it. At least I'm good at something. Hey, Kev,
Ooh. So,
what's your favorite episode, bro?
my favorite episode. That's a real tough one. Honestly, do you guys remember? It was, I think, the second Bread and Circus. It was like the grilled cheese blues.
Yeah.
You guys remember when we had Bruce on
No.
and started just talking about random stuff? And we got in that argument with him. He did the whole if you don't have anything to hide argument.
Yeah,
And so like
dude.
we were on so many different levels that day. Like there was comedy. We got in an actual kind of an argument.
levels.
Yeah. We were able to tell stories about how we all met at this crappy grilled cheese restaurant. And people would tell stories about Kev the boss at a restaurant versus, us doing this thing together at BDG. And that was one of my favorite ones. I think we did 2 episodes that day. So I don't remember what the other one was, but that's the one that I remember the most. So that'd be my favorite episode wise.
That was Brucey Bruce.
Bruce is doing good, man. He's doing his thing. He's still part of a Blues Brothers cover band. He's actually starting his own, but he's getting into some disc jockeying.
Ooh.
Doing some like
dude.
radio stuff where he's just
What's his
To
name?
be all rub-a-dub-dub.
No, he's not that kind. Like a radio DJ,
Oh.
like a radio personality.
He
So he's
actually
playing
has
yeah.
a lot of talent, man. Like I've went to one of his like little nights where he was like doing the karaoke, like just him hosting it. Like he has a really good personality for that shit. Like I never knew that. I've known Buddy a long time now, and I never knew he was that good at that shit. So that's what's up, man. But their Blues Brothers thing they do is pretty dope too.
Yeah. He does that year round now. So Nate Dogg, you actually, for those who don't know, like Nate kind of at the beginning he started out kind of just doing this. I felt like it was as a favor to me. We were at the very beginning. At the very, very beginning, this was Lou, DeJean, and I meeting up like once a month to talk about random stuff. And then when Shawn, Lou, and I got the network together, we were recording. We were throwing just a bunch of shit up against the wall and seeing what would stick in those early stages.
And I actually kind of thought it'd be the perfect little outlet for Nate to let his freak flag fly.
Right, but yeah, that's fair. But what I was saying is like he did it initially as a favor to me.
Right.
I needed somebody to do some episodes with on days when we couldn't get together. And so it turned into like 6 or 7 phone call episodes later. We're like, hey, Nate, you got any interest in running your own show? And now Nate Dogg has 2 of his own shows.
Yeah.
So you've done so many things, like things you would have already done. But I mean, you've been to the World Series and all this stuff during this last year. So how do you, like, what's your favorite moment that you can even just tie in to, you're our West Coast consultant, our traveling MLB expert, our fucking college basketball expert until next March. I swear to God, I'm going to get that title back.
Oh, damn.
So yeah, what's it been for you, man? He's getting all choked up. He's really.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I've got congestion. So.
Yeah, sure.
Whatever.
Congestion
You
of his
did
eyeballs.
Just throw out your elbow, jerking him off.
Yeah, I did.
I'm
I'm just trying to set the table for him, man. Nate.
Set
Nate-
the table jerking off.
Yeah.
Gracias.
How else? Like, what else? Yeah, I've got some lotion out here for you. I got your J-Papes. What else do you need?
Some porn.
Okay.
I also have my O face, which
Your vinegar
is disturbing.
strokes.
My O face.
Your vinegar strokes.
vinegar strokes.
You don't know what that is?
Nah.
It's from the show The League. It's basically the face you make when you're coming, and
Oh,
it looks
yeah.
like you're smelling vinegar. Like-
Yes.
So essentially, yes, you two were saying the exact same
Yeah.
thing. It
Right.
is your O face, yes.
Nate Dogg, since you brought it up, man, what's your favorite type of porno? What's your
Actually,
What's your
Kevin was
go-to,
the one that brought
man?
that up, but
My bad.
My go-to?
Yeah.
I don't really have a go-to one.
I got one to start you rolling. Midget amputee porn.
Nope. Nope.
Fake taxi.
Oh, that is some
Fake
good
taxi's
shit.
good sometimes.
You're
You know
into
they
that
got
one,
a
huh?
woman driver
Yeah.
now?
Yeah. The Nate's into that one because the dudes get their buttholes licked in like every single one.
No,
It's
they
like,
don't.
yeah, dude.
Even the guy driver gets his butthole licked sometimes.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
The dude, he's all like, dude, that's what I want to go. That's where I would want to vacation. People talk about like going to Brazil
England?
or somewhere. I want to go to England. I want to go where
Fake
you don't even
taxi.
have to ask a girl to lick your ass. She just assumes that that's part of hooking up.
Shawn, that's up your alley too.
Not my ass.
No, Shawn does
your
the
throat,
licking.
your throat cancer and getting alley right there.
I'm saying I can only imagine. That will never. It's one of those things that'll never happen, right? There's no way. I don't think I'd actually ever want to ask. It's one of those things like, I don't actually think I would want someone to lick my butt, but it's one of those things where it's like, come on, you got to cross that one off the list, right? So, yeah, that's where I'm torn on that. I don't know if you guys were offered it. I don't know who else in this room.
Don't want it, but YOLO? Is that what you just said?
It's kind of like I don't want it, but at the same time, it's like it's a curiosity thing that's always gonna be like, well, I wonder if that. There's got to be a reason why people do it. Like all of Britain does it. You guys have seen Fake Taxi. I'm not crazy here.
All of Britain eats ass?
Dude,
Is that
go
what's
watch
happening?
Fake
If you
Taxi.
judge-
I'm telling you,
if-
like, chicks eat so much ass in Britain pornos. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Enough to make you curious. That
It's
must
true.
feel pretty good, right? Like, but then again, I would never ask for it. That's all. Who here would
I'd threaten
accept
to
it?
donkey punch a bitch if she didn't do it.
You did?
No, I would do it.
Yeah.
Like if you don't toss the salad, love, I'm a scramble your noggin.
Put them hands on you. But no, I wouldn't do it. I don't think I would ever be comfortable with someone licking my ass.
That's a one-way street for Shawn B, baby.
You know what it is. But no,
Do you have
You're a
wiping
giver, not a
insecurities?
receiver in that, huh?
Hey
yeah,
Shawn,
pretty much.
do you have wiping insecurities?
No, I do not. I had to think about it for a minute. Though. Do I really? I mean, I can see how that would be a thing. But no, my bucket list thing is like having a chick let me like rub my taint across her face. Like I've always wanted to just like lift my sack up and just like kind of hump her face a little bit. Like that's one of those things I've always wanted to do it, man. And someday it's got to happen. I don't care if I got to pay for it, dude. I mean, that's fine with me. I prefer it that way because I don't want to have to look at you again.
We'll save
I
that
was
for
gonna-
the 5th anniversary.
I'd rather get an ass cheek job than a tit job.
What?
You talking implants or
So-
like?
Like you know how like you can fuck titties?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to fuck ass cheeks.
Oh,
Okay.
but like slip and slide style,
Yeah.
and not just the traditional. Okay, I say okay.
Real
I can dig it.
kind of off
I'm-
topic, but considering what's on the TV, I know how you said David Bowie was in this, but is the other guy that was up there on the screen, is that Iggy Pop?
Yeah,
Okay,
there
I was
was.
curious.
Yeah, so for those listening, we have randomly Venture Brothers on mute in the studio right now, and that's what Nate was asking about. If you've never watched it, go ahead and watch it. Spoiler alert:
Right now,
David Bowie and Iggy Pop are in that show as characters.
Name
the
drop.
interesting
Yeah.
fact about Iggy Pop.
He has a lust for life.
No,
Raw Power?
Iggy Pop and my dad went to different high schools together.
Wah, wah, wah.
Man, fuck you,
Man,
Nate.
Nate, all I'm saying is you're going to have to go back to Indiana tonight. So I hope the boys at BDG Bloomington have a cot made up for you.
I mean, I'll
You mean
just
the
probably
back
go
door?
back to my
BBG
house.
Bloomington.
Yeah.
I'll probably just
The
go
boys
to my,
at the back door.
I'll probably just go back to my house. So
Our proud rainbow chapter.
Yeah. Which is Nate's pet name for the back door in Bloomington. Yeah, I'll just go back to my house.
At the rainbow chapter.
I live above the back door.
So how much is rent to live above the back door?
for one, there's no apartments above the back door, and two, since that's in the downtown
How
area.
the hell do you know that?
Because how do I know that?
Yeah.
Because my favorite bar is in the front
Of the back door.
yeah, it's called the
It's the
Atlas.
front door, it is?
No, it's called the Atlas.
So if you go through the front door, do you make it to the back?
Here,
Jesus! There's a poker up front and licked him in the rear.
so this is going to make you guys laugh, I feel like, but
As opposed to now.
well, more so now, but so to get to the back door, you have to actually go down an alleyway.
Naturally.
I'm sure you have to go down many things.
Yes.
Multiple times.
Oh.
A lot of spit roasting is all I'm saying.
But Nate, for real though, are appliances included in this apartment?
There's no apartments above the back door.
Oh shit, man.
So is it just glory holes?
Buckets on top of buckets, dude.
Slap.
How went through the jizz boppers.
I feel like I should interject here, but like I don't want to. I gotta like.
Because he knows
Where
that's
the
a reference
fuck
from
is-
Clerks.
He's
I'm not,
getting
like,
fainter and fainter with each jib, but I just kind of want him like to go until he fades to mute, and then I'll be like, and we're back.
Shit.
I just ended with some insert smooth segue here.
Had an Archer moment there for a second.
Do you smell toast?
No.
Stroke jokes. Well, we've
it
had a
tastes
lot
beer,
of
so-
lot of stroke jokes actually today.
I'm still ahead of the game.
We should name this episode Billy Squire, dude.
Billy Squire. That is really good. This is kind of a stroke job episode. A happy birthday,
Billy Squire.
Mr. President.
Happy birthday, BDG, Billy Squire style, dude.
Aren't all fucking birthdays like a stroke job though? Isn't that what a birthday is? It's
Oh,
literally
you know-
celebrating the mediocrity of existing.
Actually, guess what famous person's birthday coincides with today?
JFK.
Hitler.
Yes, JFK. It would have been his 100th birthday.
Nate,
Everybody knows.
Did you see that on?
Hitler's birthday's on 420.
Did you see that on MSN homepage?
That's true.
I just take you for an MSN kind of guy.
No, I don't know, but one of my friends' birthday is today too, and
Name dropper.
She mentioned the fact, so I mean I knew prior,
That's cool.
but no, I don't get on MSNBC, if that's what you were trying to do.
No, just MSN, dude.
I don't know.
How the fuck did we get from rim jobs to goddamn MSN?
I don't know. That's how we roll, Luke.
Yeah, that is
yeah.
kind of the. We never even finished like telling people's favorite episodes.
No,
We
we
never
still-
even
yeah, we had-
finished the introductions.
No, yeah,
Or
that's
I
a-
don't
We
even
never
really
even
think
started them, dude.
Kevin said something about the introductions and said he's Kevin, and then it just snowballed from there.
Yeah.
That's
I
my
love the that's the BDG energy. That's what I thought was. Is just like a lack of focus and kind of fumbling through, but it's still a shit ton of fun.
Yeah.
If you listen to three
Like a kid with
episodes,
autism
you know
that
who's
has
who by now.
ADHD.
Because I'm yelling Shawn, and then you're talking, or you're yelling RJ, and then you're talking Luz.
Yeah.
Fuck them. Fuck them all.
Fuck him
me
in the
for wanting to
ass,
do it.
dude.
Fuck him in the ass and let the hands sort those cheats.
Right.
Ah. Hey, what?
Hey, dog, what the fuck you doing on your phone, dude? You just can't let Tinder go, can you? You constantly have to be on your Tinder game, bro.
I'm not on.
What's she look like, dude? She got big titties?
I was gonna say he.
I'm not on Tinder.
Here's the reason I asked you to call him out for it, because I saw his phone. I wanted to see if he'd lie, and I saw him on Tinder.
Oh,
And
my
I'm like,
God,
I
you
see him
son
swiping.
Of a bitch, you.
I want to see if
knew
he'll
it,
be like, yeah, I was
You
on
wanted somebody
Tinder.
else to say
So I
it,
was
too.
like,
knew it.
low key, like,
Bullshit.
and sure enough, here we are. That's why we need video. That moment right there is why we
Dude,
need
did
video.
you just lined up like 2 days, didn't you? Be honest.
No, but I did get a match.
How's Jill?
Oh, shit.
Um,
How's Jim?
well, Jim doesn't
Tight as ever.
exist, but
Those Pilates, man, they're really paying off.
That's what's
You
up,
could
dude.
squeeze the milk out of a damn
Wait.
coconut.
Is a Pilates when you just basically do yoga in the water?
Kind of. I think.
See
I don't
that,
know.
dude? I always thought it was something totally different than that. Like when Pilates first became popular, like when they were a trending thing. Before I really knew, like I thought
I
it was,
thought it was
some
like
dirty shit.
jazzercise and yoga.
Yeah, it wasn't. It's not nearly even close to what I thought it was. But Kev knows all about that life.
Shake
does.
it.
He does Pilates for money, dude.
Like a Polaroid picture.
like dudes pay him to get naked in Pilates, for money. That's how he makes his side cash.
Well, nobody pays.
With money.
Lose a member.
I have a question, R Jizzle,
Okay.
for you, sir.
Our jizzle.
Yeah, dude.
I thought you said
Is it
R
'cause it
jism.
makes it
Jizzle.
drizzled on your face.
No.
R jism.
That's R
He's
Jizzle's.
excitable.
Me?
And that's my favorite quality of RJ.
Me, yeah, I'm super easily excitable.
Right?
Yeah.
But RJ,
hear
before
it
I
in his
forget,
voice.
man, I do have a question. It's kind of I was having a conversation with a girl I work with, like awesome chick. She
I
like,
know
sits
this isn't real then.
right behind me. No, this is real life. Well, we were talking about prostitution the other day when we were smoking a cigarette.
Mm-hmm.
She was talking about how like she's from Cleveland, and I guess like the employment rates are so shitty up there. Like, damn near most of the women strip. Like it's just like that's what
Oh, damn.
1 out of 3 chicks you see are probably a stripper type of deal. I guess that's like the thing up there. We were talking about that. She had like a friend who like was always told her not to work in a strip club, but then like 2 weeks later, that friend who told her that was working at a strip club. Before you know it, she was tricked out. Like she was working for this pimp or whatever. Well,
Wonder how my dad's doing.
I hear he's doing fine.
He's still in business apparently.
He's pissed you don't write him. But no, he I guess he ended up getting her like real fucked up and shit, or no, she like
What,
left
like
him.
pregnant?
Or no, she like left him. Like she quit him. She was like, I don't want you to be my pimp no more. I'm done. And she bounced out. Well, what happened was, like 2 weeks later, she ended up turning the trick and fucked around, got raped and killed. So
Damn.
my question is this: do you think?
I was in Cincinnati that night.
Yeah. Where were you on?
I was in
I was
Bloomington,
actually in
Indiana.
Cincinnati, and I had nothing to do with her.
Bloomington, Indiana.
Her tragic death. Also, it was really rough sex. It wasn't rape.
Oh fuck! This is why I love this guy.
Well, you see, what had happened was, she was the one that helped that Soundgarden guy with the autoerotic asphyxiation.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Made it not auto.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like that tag team asphyxiation.
But no,
What's your
brought me-
question though?
Well,
Yeah.
That's just hanging your friends.
Well, it brought me to the logic. It's like a lot of these hookers nowadays.
Do I?
Do I?
Yeah, I know so many.
I know
Why do you
all
look
these
at me
hookers,
and make that
man.
assumption?
Why you gotta out me
Right.
like
RJ,
that?
obviously you know a lot of these hookers these days.
Oh shit!
So guys,
He
why
probably
do
thinks
these
he's
hookers be
looking in a
frontin'?
mirror, to be
Hookers
honest
Hookers
with
be
you.
frontin'.
Hookers
What the
these
fuck
days
makes
just
you think I know about fucking hookers?
don't understand.
think
So I go to your mom.
Sean's trying to cover up for himself here because I was sitting over here earlier and he got a phone call from a hotel and apparently he is getting a free comp night. So he's must have
He
a
earned
lot
it.
of nights there, man.
Good play, Nate. Good play. That's a real story, dude.
Is it a jacuzzi room? I'll make
No.
a clap if you have a jacuzzi room.
No. That was actually in one
He's gonna
like
make it
back
clap
around my
anyway.
birthday, dude.
Oh
It
shit.
was fucking sick. I never been. We'll talk about that some.
Those are amazing. What the fuck?
What?
You want to dredge up some bitch that got fucking some trick that got fucking some hooker bitch that got fucking murdered and raped.
What about it,
And
bro?
throw it
You
at your
won't-
boy
you won't
RJ.
Talk about some good shit. Like
We'll talk about that in a second.
jacuzzi.
I'm just trying to finish that conversation I already started.
Finishing,
just
that's
don't-
not in the
I'm
words for you.
concerned that
When
you
did
look
you
at me and you
finish
think,
it?
RJ, this bitch got raped and murdered. You would know about this shit. I want to
RJ,
talk
bitch,
to you.
for real, man. Have a little
All right, let's
respect,
go with it.
man. This lady's dead that we're talking about, man. Have a little respect. Don't call her a bitch.
I'm sorry, this hoe,
we
this
call her
working
Kev.
lady.
Come on, Kev.
Sex worker
Kettle.
is the
Anyhow,
correct term.
What's that question?
Pro pimp or independent hoe? Which one is better? If you're gonna sell your puss,
Bro, honestly,
Would you
sounds
rather-
like her
is it-
fucking pimp set her up to be fucking murdered.
and that's possible in this case.
I mean,
I can see, I can see what you think that, but it just in
To show
general,
his
though.
bitches why they need him.
Just
Right.
in general.
Pimps.
If a chick's just in a step beyond the beginning, chick just starts selling her puss, right? And if she decides to go the independent route, or should she get a pimp for protection? How do you feel? Is it better to have a pimp or not to have a pimp?
And
If
to-
you're gonna put yourself in that type of
With it being
situation.
criminalized, I think a pimp's the best route because you need a government or a police force that still looks out for you, and everybody else that's supposed to be protecting you is against you. So you need that kind of security force. What sucks is they're cornered, so they can be easily manipulated, or if they're
Yeah.
fucking crackheads or whatever, you can just fucking get whatever. What's that syndrome where you're like fucking a hostage, but
Stockholm.
yeah, Stockholm syndrome, basically. But yeah, if it was like completely legalized or decriminalized or whatever the fuck, where we just didn't give a fuck like we should, no need for a pimp. We got the internet now.
right?
Like, well, they could pay. You could make sure as a working lady, Sean. If you were a working lady for me, I'd only want 5% for telling you, make sure you only take cards, get an ID.
Right.
If you only take debit cards and it's legal, well, you got a paper trail.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's a prepaid, don't accept it. Okay. And that's all I'd say, and that's your safety measure. It works for Uber. I was on an Uber ride last night, and I was asking him, and we've talked about it on the episode, like whether you think like the taxi drivers like actually want to work for Uber or not. As a taxi driver, he got fucking robbed by like a motherfucker. Ended up getting shot. The dude like robbed him and told him to get in the trunk. And he's like, "You put me in the trunk. I don't know what's going to happen." So he ran. Dude started popping shots off at him and hit him. And like they still caught the guy, but with Uber, there's a lot less likelihood to me. And he said he felt a lot safer. That's why he went back to driving again, is because the Uber offered that kind of shit. But same kind of thing, except different ride.
Right. I can dig it. I'm on that side with you because that was one of the points. The point I made to her, my friend at work, was like, obviously, it's sad if any woman gets to that situation, but if you're going to put yourself in that situation, you should have someone for protection. Even if it's not like your pimp, quote unquote. If it's like a really good friend of yours,
Why
my boy Lou over here knew. Like I had a friend, you remember, who legit she's like a legit hooker now. Like she went
Yeah.
stripping, now she's a hooker. And Lou already knows, like,
And
dude,
you guys never once introduced her to me.
Oh, dude.
this was, I think it was just, yeah.
My
Wait
money's
for your
green,
bachelor
dog.
party.
No, I'm just kidding.
Dude.
But yeah,
It's
no,
a sad story.
It really is. But the fact, there was I talked to her
She
one
doesn't
time
swallow, so she doesn't
about
actually
if
make
she
any
was to
money.
ever move back.
Something like that.
I would legit, like, pimp for her, dude. Like, not like, I wouldn't
Oh,
say
you're
myself
a
as
nice
a
guy,
pimp.
Shawn.
Well, no, I used to have a spot where I would have, like, it was like a basement that had a door. You could get in and out. Like, it would have been a perfect spot to have a couple hoes down there.
I remember that shit.
Yeah, dude, it'd have been legit.
Like that dude in
It'd have
Cleveland,
been-
basically.
Because there was even an extra room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So for all you ladies out there thinking about a new career life, go
Shawn's got a basement.
check out our YouTube feed. You can
Used
see
to.
Sean's Twitter handle. It's at
But,
sboogie_614. He will pimp for you.
I'm down, Gator. Let's put this shit together, bro.
It would legit be dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wouldn't, and they could be, confident that they're going to be safe. They're being an environment.
Right.
I'm not going to beat the shit out of them. I promise.
Right.
I'll sign a contract, dude. With a little bit of
Can't
paper.
sell bruised fruit.
We'll have an agreement. You know what I'm saying?
Have a fair contract, mind you.
It would be very fair. I wouldn't want much at all, for real.
Right?
Maybe an occasional handy, you know what I'm saying? But that's,
I like how Nate went
negotiable.
immediately to like how you're gonna screw over your hookers.
I know,
Like,
he
Nate
just assumes I'd be a
immediately is
terrible
You're
pimp,
just a
don't he?
gutter pimp right away.
Right.
In Nate's
Here's
eyes.
what I think is actually
Straight
going to happen.
slum
Slumdog
pimp.
Millionaire off rip,
This is
bro.
why this business plan isn't going to work, and I want to talk you out of joining him. He's going to fall in love with every one of them.
Oh,
girls.
my God, RJ, that's not the case.
You'll try to
Every one
save
of those
every
girls
one
he's
of
going to
those
try and
bitches.
fall in love with. He's going to be like,
And I'm
no,
gonna have
bro.
to bitch slap him.
I'll find a way to make this do for you. And next thing you know, he just has a
the
compound
time.
full of
Listen.
like non-fucking
Listen.
hosts.
Listen,
And he'll
RJ.
start wearing a cape and be Captain Save-A-Ho.
Nah, bro, it ain't like that.
Mhm.
I don't know if you've ever heard
I
of
see it
a
happening.
band that I'm a particular fan of. It's called Brooks and Dunn. They have a song called I'm a Brand New Man. It's my fucking thing, bro. Fuck these hoes. I'm not falling in love with one other bitch for at least the next 5 years. I need money.
For at
least
Can,
the
can,
next
I'll believe
can
it when I
can
see
we?
it.
All right. So
Hey.
you said for
to
the next 5 years.
Yeah.
So
On air with it, bro. I'm serious.
At 8:31 p.m. on May 29th.
JFK's birthday.
Yes, JFK's birthday, 2022. I am going to hit you up and review whether or not that's hold serve. And then if it hasn't, then you owe me $100.
And
And
those
if it
potatoes
has,
are
I'll buy you Chipotle.
So on
What
next
the
weeks
fuck,
late night
dude?
tips,
Hey,
Shawn
nah, man, I ain't
knows
greeting
$100.
that shit.
Why are you bitching? It's free Chipotle.
$100
But
versus
he gets
Chipotle.
yeah, that's definitely a fair bet. Fuck that bet.
How
Nate.
about
That's that
100?
Indiana shit I'm talking about. When you fucking come to Ohio, man, you act like you got some sense. We don't fuck each our friends over on bets. Chipotle versus $100.
You didn't have to take the
Kev.
bet. You don't
Kev.
have to take the
He's your
bet.
boy.
There's no such thing as a fair bet in Indiana. You put up what it's worth to you.
Yeah.
Oh.
And free Chipotle meal versus 100. That's
And then you
fair
pay
to
someone
me.
on the outside to make sure
So
you
is that
get what
because
you
you're
bet.
afraid to pay out? So you think he actually won't do it?
Oh,
or
Nate never
will do
puts
it?
out. Oh, did
Oh,
we
he
say
never
something
does.
else?
He's pure cock tease. A complete fucking pepperoni fucking slicing
Pepperoni
tease of a
slice
slut.
and
Will
tea.
you write his Tinder bio?
Yeah, it
No,
was.
Because that was actually
absolutely not.
surprisingly accurate.
Absolutely not. It wasn't.
Yeah, it was. You put us on that Tinder social group, which, God, I wish I'd gotten the screen shares because there were some good stories in there. And actually, the first move of his in every social group was Nate. Nate breaks the ice with a GIF every time.
Yeah,
And
see,
the
he's
very
the
first
type of
GIF he
fool that
sent-
blows in a woman's ear, flits the nipple, and then just bails.
That is not true.
Well, so yeah. Anyway, he led with the pizza slice, which it's you might be a bit of a soothsayer there, Lou. I don't know why you called him a pizza slice, whatever.
He called me a
Pepperoni
pepperoni,
Pepperoni
slice.
slice,
tea
yeah,
whore.
and it was pepperoni. Like it's a little awkward that he's
Synchronicities.
he might be autistic. He can like
He
read
might
your
be.
mind and stuff.
He might be autistic.
He might be. He can read minds, dude.
Yeah, dude, I've seen it.
Yeah,
Oh, me?
that's super.
Clairvoyant is the new autistic's the new clairvoyant.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay,
Maybe.
I'm down.
Autistic people have feelings too, RJ.
Is that why
They don't. That's what makes
the
them autistic.
doctor on my
I like to
birth
think they do, though.
certificate was it Joseph M?
Joseph.
What?
Explain the joke.
Mormon?
Oh, God, that's terrible.
Mormon?
Joseph Mengele.
Oh,
Okay.
I get it now.
Now
Sorry,
that you say
yeah.
that, the dominoes are falling in place with you being his handler, Genetic experiments. This is honestly adding up. I wish I just understood that from the get-go.
You should see all the times he just says random combinations of colors and letters and fruits and just like yells them at me until I run out of the car. Because I'm like, why is he saying these random words?
With, like keys code on it, so he's just
God.
hoping if I keep throwing phrases
Mango,
eventually.
X-ray, October, 12, banana, blue.
And there are weird times that just creep up behind me and just repeat number 9 over and over and over again. And I'm just like, holy shit, dude. What is going on?
The walrus is Paul.
And then I don't wake up until the following Wednesday, and I have no recollection of my trip to the West Coast. I feel like we have hit over the hour mark, guys. So it is about to be,
What kind of birthday extravaganza is this? We never even finished the intros.
Or finished our favorite episodes.
Well, do you want to wrap up the show by finishing our favorite episodes?
Well, I mean, yeah.
And favorite moments.
Okay. Well, let's go back around. Let's bring it home.
I don't want to start it. I mean, shit.
Fuck, I'll start it then.
No, I did my favorite episode. That's why I said I want to do moments too. Cause I would like to talk about one of my favorite moments.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Let him do it. Why not?
Sure.
It better not be a Nate repeat though.
What do you mean?
Where it's the same episode. You just want to talk about.
We're gonna come up with
the
fines.
Same thing that you. If you talk about the same thing he does, we're gonna put you in a bottomless chair and knock around your nuts with a fucking rope knot.
What the fuck, though?
So
you always want to touch my nuts, man.
Damn right.
So
gotta hoard them away for the winter.
Selfish bastard. Anyways, Nate.
So probably, I mean, I don't know if RJ was involved around this time. I don't think he was involved for this one, but the stuff with Ruby Ridge, Waco,
oh yeah,
and Oklahoma City bombing, probably some of my favorite stuff personally. Just because it all connects in one way or another, as we've discussed.
Yeah. As far as actually doing some work, that was one of our more serious episodes, chain of episodes there when we did those back to back. I really had a lot of fun with those, and surprisingly, we what was it? It was a month ago was the anniversary of all those things. So we actually
that's trippy.
Yeah.
Was Ruby
kind of
Ridge
weird.
in April?
Yeah, they were both in April. Yeah, and then Waco and of course most people know Waco and Oklahoma City. They happen on the same day.
Yep.
Patriots Day. Yeah, so I like that one. Who wants to go next on this
journey
memory train? Has RJ kicked anything in yet?
I don't think so yet.
Because I feel like that's the logical place to go.
Because I've been in the background. I don't know if I was there for the specific one, but you guys have talked about Waco and Ruby Ridge a lot, and I know I was in the background for one of them just doing like computer and sound. But I miss you guys doing those kind of episodes. Like that's just shit I really don't get into, but you guys I really do miss you guys.
Conspiracy stuff?
And like looking into it, and maybe it's only like a once a month or once every few months, but those were some of my favorite episodes because like I felt like I learned something, even if it wasn't some shit that like I got on board with your conspiracies about. And that's why I really like that shit.
I miss doing that too.
Yeah.
Because because the fun part was that we typically had we would typically have at least 2 or 3 different viewpoints moving into it. So yeah.
Yeah, that was really cool because all 3 of you did like different research in your own little alleys there. So that was
well,
awesome.
I think Bruce and maybe somebody else was on maybe the Oklahoma City one too. I think.
Yeah, we had Bruce for one of those. I honestly think it was the Ruby Ridge Waco one.
Yeah, maybe.
Because
we did Oklahoma City, and it was just you, myself, and Kevin.
And then it was the Waco thing, because we got into a lot of the privacy issues, and that's when Bruce said about how he has nothing to hide.
That was a bread and circus.
I thought we straddled the topics.
I was to say that was when I talked about it. I think we did.
Sorry.
I think we might have done both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we used to batch like that, and
Okay.
we'd no. I mean, like we might have recorded both those episodes in the same day.
Okay,
Right.
I got you.
That was back when we used to do our Sunday marathons, or people like different groups of people. We'd just be recording for like about 6 hours, random stuff.
We need to go to red light.
A red light, like are we back on prostitution already?
No. So that way
Yes.
people know that we're recording. So you know what I mean?
Oh,
like
yeah.
An actual red light that's like, wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah. Hopefully, once we get in the permanent studio, it has a door and we can do something like that. But see where that ends up.
We're gonna go with like sock on the door,
That's even better.
and you have to guess like whether someone's recording or
just
having
just in
sex.
Bonus. Doesn't matter.
Yep.
If
I'm
you
just
got something
gonna-
to
I'm
add,
just gonna
come the
walk
room.
in
If you don't have anything
regardless.
to add, stay out.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Nate's always out here trying to accidentally
Procreate.
finger
with a
quote
sock.
catch people in the act.
Jeez.
Oh shit.
It's like free porn. Oh, I'm sorry, didn't see you there.
I have a compliment for Shawn.
Aw.
I'm horny for your mouth.
Damn you, Lou.
That right there was my favorite moment in the first year.
Wasn't that technically now the second year?
Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah, that is how
You'll have
that.
to remember this moment for.
That's how that stuff
next
works.
year.
Oh, we have a nominee for moment of the year for year 2. My goal for by year 5, I want there to be an award show.
This is getting meta.
That's cool.
Yep.
An award show on the network.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where there's going to be like
Can
4
the awards
awards.
be drugs?
There's going to be enough awards for us each to get one, so it'll be Nate.
I
can
thought
get
you.
his-
Hey, I
Nate
thought.
can get his participation trophy.
I thought I was gonna say I thought you didn't believe in participation trophies.
I don't.
So ma- so
I
maybe-
mean, I
Full
believe
of
they
ecstasy
exist.
pills.
They exist, but
That's my trophy.
what a
A gnome full
participant.
of ecstasy pills.
Okay, Project X.
Yeah, you
I mean,
see-
that just always sounds fun.
He's a handler. I'm telling you, he's CIA.
Who, me?
Yeah, probably you too. Actually, I got my eyes on both of you.
Yep.
That's why I got this cross eye. I got one.
I mean,
one's
I
over here,
do
one's
work
over
with
here.
the
I
government.
thought that was because your favorite character from Boondocks was Uncle Ruckus. That's why you're all wanty-eyed.
Now you're a dick.
I mean,
I thought it was because you yelled
I'm
some
not
racial
gonna
slurs.
deny that.
You're just too proud, man. You're too proud to be a G-man, dude.
Give me that nipple, bitch.
Okay, they're gonna fuck. My favorite's favorite.
Do we have any
like,
condoms in
Oh,
here?
my
Just
favorite slip and slide.
do we have any condoms? Because we got to practice safe sex here.
Is this
you
a?
guys.
That's a joke, right?
Dude, I
Just
went to
bad
use a
video.
condom the other night, okay?
And it fell apart because it was so dry and old.
Dude, it kind of did.
Yeah.
Like, because
it was expired 2 years ago.
nah, they expired like 3 years ago.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, but I was hoping there would be enough, you know.
Did you do the Alka-Seltzer trick?
Dude, I legit pulled it out the wrapper, dude, and like went to put it on, and just it ripped like the whole. Just there was no condom left, pretty much.
But
it was
it
just a
kinda-
ring.
but,
it
like-
was just a ring, dude.
But
you
be
went ahead
honest,
and
like it
fucked
did
her
a
like that, that's
little
just
bit
nothing.
for your ego. You were like, "Fuck yeah!" I just fucking He-Man. I Incredible Hulked right through that bitch.
So, speaking of old condoms here,
Do we all have a
That's
story
the
about
best
this?
segue ever.
well, it's not about old condoms, but there's this pizza chain in around the Bloomington area. It's called Pizza X,
No, it really is the best segue ever. Go ahead.
and if you ask, they'll at least they used to put condoms with the pizza because they would either do Tootsie Rolls or condoms.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Wow,
So
I
if you
love
were-
the idea, though.
You could
Sorry.
you could get
That's awesome.
condoms with your pizza.
If you were too embarrassed to go to the grocery store to buy condoms, you could just go get a carry-out pizza and be like, "Yes, give me a Jimmy instead of a Tootsie Roll."
Yeah. Which doesn't make sense because you could go to the health center down
Why
the street.
doesn't Little
Oh my God.
Caesars do that?
You go to the health center down the street on campus and
Nobody at Little
get
Caesars cares
a
about
handful of free condoms.
That, and so it would be an unwrapped Jimmy.
No, it would be in the wrapper.
Oh,
It wouldn't
okay.
be used.
I'd be like, Jesus fuck.
It would be colored too. You get red and,
And
blue.
flavored.
Well, not flavored.
You get the rainbow.
Have you ever
condoms.
used a flavored condom though? Like ever?
No, I don't suck dick. Why would I need a flavored condom?
Well, I mean, you not sucking it or
I have
stuff in the hole.
My
but
thing is, if we're to the point where you're offering me a blowjob and a condom needs to be used, I'm not into it. Whether that be by your choice or if I'm so afraid to if I'm too afraid to put my bare penis in your mouth, like then my penis isn't going in your mouth. I'm not putting a condom on. That to me that just seems pointless to get it. Like, you know, if you can't go there, you can't go there. But yeah, no, I would never been like, hey, sup girl, I got these orange condoms so you can suck it for the next 2.5 hours because there's no way I come from you sucking it with a condom on. I mean, am I alone here? Am I on the island? Do
No,
you
not
guys?
at all.
Is anybody else?
Not at all.
Nate, are you a condom gibber kind of guy? It's okay if you are.
I mean,
I wanna
when I
hear
get blown, I don't really use one, but you know. I
okay, yeah,
practice
well,
safe
yeah. I'm
sex
not
in
saying I
general.
don't wear condoms, but I'm saying
So
like
do you
not
just,
for a
like-
blowjob.
You just
Oh,
keep
well,
like
no. In that
It
case,
wouldn't
no.
doesn't make sense to me.
Well, no,
So
I
you
mean,
just-
I think it's for the blowjob, and then she puts it on with her mouth.
Also, a lot of hookers, well, prostitutes.
Put it on with their mouth.
Well,
Also, yes. I mean, he's not wrong.
he's not wrong. No, they won't give
It's all your fault.
Whatever, man.
bear
Shut up.
blowjobs,
Give it up.
basically.
Blooper reel. Bear
Show me
blowjob?
what
Yeah.
you've got.
If I'm going to a hooker, it's not for a blowjob.
Well, yeah.
Nope.
It's for a half and half.
You going for that butthole lick, dude? Yes. That's
If I'm
how.
going
Or
to
the
a
Greek?
hooker, I'm going
Go
to a
for
bitch to
Greek?
sneeze on my balls, punch me in the eye, fist me in the ass, and let me shoot all over her face.
Yes, dude. That's how you got to
The
get 'em.
Mississippi 4.
How about you fly out to Nevada and go take care of that thing?
Where I'm from, we call that the Four Horsemen.
That is also
And
acceptable.
when it's accomplished, you.
I just picture you walking up to like a
Like
hooker
Nature Man Ric
in
Flair.
Mississippi and being like, "Yeah, I need a number 4."
Yeah.
Then when you said that, that's what I was like, "Okay, so she knows."
Yeah, he walks up. He walks up to a pharmacy in
number
Georgia
4
and
and
says, "I need a
Curly
number
Fry."
4." And then a woman walks up from the back, just slapping a rubber glove on. Like, okay, I'm third. Let's go.
Damn Skippy.
That's hilarious. Extra large. Hold the sauce.
You can get them at the Publix pharmacy if my memories of Florida are correct.
That's beautiful.
But down there they call it the Palm Beach Four.
Along with a baby alligator for a commemorative.
And
pet.
instead of a fist, it's a flat hand.
Yeah.
That's why it's the Palm Beach.
It is.
That's fair.
It is. It's very true.
Yeah.
All of this is true.
It's are you a handle of the tennis racket or the edge of the tennis racket kind of guy? You know.
Well, why does it have to be mutually exclusive?
Yeah. I mean, you could be both, but as I'm saying, those are the two options.
Flex player.
I feel like once you're like shoving stuff in that like general
Yes.
vicinity, you're going to try both.
I wish I had the stats to this, but I'd love to know what the percentage is of episodes where we end up talking about butt
Do you
stuff.
wanna
I
know
know
what-
RJ complains
I don't know
about
if
it
I
a lot.
actually put it in there, but I typed it up. I might not have actually kept it in the notes, but before we started, I said like and eventually butt stuff. No, I
And-
took it out because I figured Kevin would get mad. But I'd had this all typed up before an hour before we started recording,
Oh shit, Knuckles.
and I had
And
we're gonna
butt
talk about
stuff.
butt stuff because we always talk about butt stuff.
We do.
Yeah, we
Ton
started with
punching
butt stuff,
fart
guys.
boxes, fisting.
Yeah.
I still say
Gang
bare
sodomy.
knuckle hog fighting is the best term we've ever coined. Like that's if I'm
You're
picking a
welcome.
favorite moment,
I was about to say
It's-
that wasn't what you
it's
said. Yours was your
Bare
favorite
knuckle
moment.
hog.
it's bare
fighting.
knuckle
Bare knuckle
hog
hog
fighting
fighting.
because now I have that. Like I've used that at work now.
It was
Like
beautiful.
I have
like
literally, I've literally slid in and been like, yeah.
I don't
got-
even remember what that
gotten
was.
gotten a bare knuckle hog fight last night.
Bare, oh yeah,
Um,
for jerking off.
Yeah.
Bare knuckle hog fight.
I don't know what you had used it in reference for, but as soon as I heard it, I was like, that's a new name for jacking off, and
That's perfect.
it's
Bare knuckle hog fight.
so I guess that's my nominee for the best
I love it.
the best original PDG content.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite euphemisms now. That's for sure.
It fits. It fits
really-
so well.
One of my favorite moments was when Kevin and I had a challenge on a little OTB action. Felt
Oh,
like
this
we've-
is so
we've left out a
this is
little-
lame as shit right
Yeah,
now.
this is
He's
for
being
real.
so stupid. I'm gonna fight you, dude. I'm gonna fight you.
Alright, dude.
You guys are adorable.
I'm gonna fight this
Is
dude.
it when you sneezed on LeBron James' asshole?
We
No.
can't get 30 seconds away from the butt stuff. It's
No,
it's
we cannot.
absurd out here.
Oh damn!
The only network in sports that can work.
Lou
Work
almost-
buttholes
Lou-
into
I
it.
almost
Lou-
took out a damn microphone,
Right.
and not for dinner.
But
LeBron and butt stuff.
all right,
huh?
have your
Yeah.
moment. Have your moment here.
Anyways.
Have your podium here.
For those of you that are listening that like sports, you know, Kevin and I occasionally co-host on Off the Bandwagon together.
Oh, hey, thanks
Oh,
for including me there.
I was waiting
Well, I
for
was
it.
going to say, occasionally we do one together, but then we also have Nate in for some. That's where I was going, jackass. Let me finish my
I
sentence.
brought my measuring
Valor.
tape in for when people started measuring dicks, and I don't know
Yeah.
where I put it.
Yeah, just lay him on the table,
No, I
fellas.
brought it in.
I got
Stolen
5 on
valor.
it. I got
Stolen
5 on it,
valor.
dude.
Mine's the one that
Stolen
looks like a
valor.
tuna can.
A tuna can dick?
Yeah,
Oh, well.
Damn it.
girth is important too, guys. It's
Yep.
not all about length.
Right.
I've seen it. It's remarkable.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout.
That's why I think you should measure displacement with dick size.
Here is my penis. I'm about to whip
Is
it
there
out.
such thing as a deformed dick? Have any
Yeah.
of you guys been
Haven't
told
you
you had a
looked in the
deformed
mirror?
dick?
You've
No.
been told you had a deformed dick?
I was wondering if anybody has ever been asked that.
No, I have a very pretty penis.
Sean's coming out of the closet with
It's
his
just it is
deformed
what it
dick
is, you know.
Was it a circumcision accident?
Are you? Do you have
That happens,
half
yeah.
circumcision?
Little Carl Gallagher
He
going
snipped
on.
and I jumped.
'Cause that happens, you know.
Well, I know you don't know this, but he was actually raised Jewish, so he did it the complete old school style, and the priest had herpes when he bit the foreskin off, and that's why he's forever struggling with that. But that's also why he constantly has condoms available.
That's
unlike
also
the rest
why
of
it's
us.
like a convertible. You know, like the top.
is
It's,
like a
it's not
convertible.
completely gone. There's like
I've
a
also
top
seen
still
it.
there.
I hope you clean that off, because man, that'd get disgusting under
He,
the hood.
He slapped the hostess at
IHOP.
TJ's. It was TJ's with
Oh.
So
IHOP sounds better.
what's it like living with schmegma, Shawn? That's one of my favorite words to say. I don't get to say it a lot
Schmeckle.
because
Schmegel.
my turtleneck was removed as an infant, so I've never gotten,
Schmear.
you know.
I really couldn't give you
Smeg
much.
guy?
Really couldn't give you much information because I'm not Jewish. Therefore, I did have my circumcision.
You're
as an
not
infant.
circumcised, dude. Yeah, Jews get
That's what I'm
see.
saying.
Yeah, Jews
See.
get circumcised,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
So you didn't get circumcised?
You Gentile.
you're
Did
caught.
get circumcised.
You Philistine, you're caught. You're caught in it now, bub.
Self-loathing Jew
I
over
have
there.
no extra skin on my penis.
Yeah, dude, he's fucking over
You have
here.
no skin on your penis. What?
Extra skin, motherfucker. No, but damn it, I'm talking about my moment, man.
You're talking about your mom.
So I challenge
You fisting your mom.
because those of you that like sports or UK fans, whatever, you know that a boy Devin Booker dropped 70 points in a game last season, and so it was a big deal. But
Not
for some
really.
people.
Thank you, Nate.
Okay, well, Kev was on, obviously on your side because you guys are dicks, dude. You know that was fucking phenomenal. But anyways,
I mean-
it was busted.
Whatever.
We'll save this. We'll reopen this on another ODB. Let him have his Nate.
Yeah,
We've
I know.
argued this enough times.
I know.
Fine, get on with it.
no. Anyways, Kev was so hateful that I felt the need to challenge him to a game of 2K, and I promised him I would drop 30-plus points on him with Devin Booker and win the game. So we eventually did play that out, twist it. We do have it up on YouTube for you guys can
viewing
check it out. It's
pleasure.
the Devin Booker challenge. But
In
I
my
just,
viewing pain.
but I just waxed his ass for him and showed him what was up.
For
dude.
once.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah,
Oh,
everybody.
see, he even agreed for once.
Got
Yeah,
it,
buddy.
dude.
It was like
Got it.
it was equivalent to when
Is
the
that an offer?
1980
No.
hockey team beat the
Oh.
Russian
Please
hockey
don't.
team. That's how it is. That's how it is in my heart.
Chill
Miracle
ass
in
out,
paint.
Miracle, bro.
But what, Lou? What you got,
Miracle in
sir?
Paint.
I want to make
Wait,
sure.
what's my favorite moment?
Yeah, what you got on the?
You still
The
haven't fucking
moment
paid your
when you
debts.
punch her in the back of the head
Motherfucker.
and she doesn't know what's going on.
Dick.
Wait, what? Oh, with PG. Honestly, my favorite moment was going over the Comic-Con stuff.
Yeah.
That because that was the first one I'd ever been to and shit. It was a fucking blast. Got Stanley's autograph. Got Rob Liefeld's. Got a picture with him. Jim Lee. We bought those prints off him, man. That dude's actually a
Yep.
pretty big deal in the comic book industry.
I got my Barack the Barbarian print there.
I'm pretty sure
I'll-
that's who you bought it off of.
I'll
Or
have that until the
was
day I
other
die.
table.
Loved it.
That was the that one comic you really like.
I'm drawing blanks. We spent a lot of money at the Comic-Con. That was difficult, driving back and forth. We
Oh yeah, that was
we
terrible.
drove 2 hours one way every day to get to that Comic-Con to be there
That-
for every day of it.
And then remember the third day coming back, there was an accident that had like 7 miles of the freeway jammed.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, you see that it was the last gap in the freeway where you could turn around and do a U-turn. And I damn near e-braked through the motherfucker.
I thought you were
going
gonna
to
say
the other way.
Ejacked.
no. eBayed through the.
E-braked. E-bayed?
I don't know what an eBaying is.
E-bang?
We'll Urban Dictionary that later. RJ, what you got, man? Favorite moment. Of all BDG.
Was there a Brennan Circus that was, I think, me, you, Shawn,
Vito.
Megan,
Oh.
and my mic isn't picking me up, so I'm going to have to repeat all that.
All
right, it's picking me up again.
There he goes.
Guys, I'm second guessing my recommendation for a Behringer. I've had a couple issues with ports on this thing so far. Anyhow, favorite episode I think was there was an episode with me, you, Shawn, Kevin, and I think Megan Hillier and Vito, and maybe Rico for just a quick second on it. Am I right, or am I making that
Yeah.
up?
No,
I think it might
I
have
mean,
been
you
Brennan
might be
Circus,
right
I
up
think.
until Rico,
Yeah,
but
either
I
way.
know that we had Vito. I
Yeah.
think we had Vito.
I didn't want
and
to leave him
Megan
out
at the
because
same
he would
time.
peep in for like 20 minutes sometimes. I didn't want to leave him out if he was in it. But that was probably one of my favorite ones because that flowed so fucking well. And it was like BDG people, a fucking like person that's like a artist, and then just some fucking random that was like fun.
Right.
And it just went really well, and it was a lot of fun. And like, I don't know, I thought it was like well wrapped up, everything. It just went pretty cool.
I know exactly what you're talking about. That was a great episode.
Yeah.
It really was. But it was me, you, Kevin, Rico, and Megan. Like, I remember that.
Vito
That was
from A
Vito
Pirate's
wasn't
Life.
on there, dude.
Mhm.
I never did a podcast with Vito and Megan.
Okay.
Trust me. It was
I
Rico
got you.
and Megan.
Maybe I'm mixing two together because Megan's been on a few too. It might have been one you weren't on.
They have
Yeah,
both
so
been
that's
on.
fair. But I've always thought, and it might not have been Vito on that one. Who knows? But those ones were probably my favorites.
Man.
But I don't have a whole lot of memories of this stuff because I just have terrible memory. But like, I always have a lot of fun on them with you guys.
Well, that's why we record the shit, so you can always go back and refresh your memory, dude.
Hell yeah.
Check them out.
Learning
Yeah.
what felching was at your house.
Oh, that
One of my,
was
like,
a good yeah.
First early
Yeah.
episodes. That's probably like one of my favorite.
You
memories,
remember
'cause I was, like,
that?
crying.
That shit
laughing.
was funny as fuck.
Yeah.
The episode about like the magic underwear and all that
Yeah.
good stuff. Yeah, that was
Dijon was there.
that was one of our introductions to it was one of RJ's first times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
getting his
Yeah.
feet wet.
That was fun as fuck.
I know Lou had a quotable that I won't forget when he was talking about how Trump treats us like toys from his childhood and keeps them in the basement.
No, that was
old
God.
toys.
It was God.
That
Yeah.
was
it was
God.
God,
we,
yeah.
we were a video game made for Jesus, and he
Yeah.
just doesn't play us anymore.
Yeah.
We were the extra characters.
Yeah, that was a funny fucking quote. That episode in general was really good.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good episode.
That was good as fuck.
But yeah,
Well, anybody got stuff for, like as far as for I don't think any as far as next year goes. I think it's probably about time for us to wrap up our birthday party here.
ooh, buddy.
I can't wait for us to get the whole group together again. This has been a good time.
Kevin.
but, sir.
Now I'm horny for your mouth.
Ooh,
Ooh.
I've got that. Ooh, that sounds good too.
That was perfect. That was perfect.
I've decided to audition for some voice acting,
Ooh.
and
Don't
by
ever
that
fucking do that again.
I mean there are these
The
phone
jacket,
numbers you can
stop,
call
man. Fucking
at like
phones,
4
man.
a.m. and people ask me to get them off. So I
Right.
think it's voice acting. I mean, I think
Takes your
it's-
pants and jackets off.
yeah, it's like normal acting, right? Like you have
Right.
to get in
has,
through
has
porn.
a black
so
couch in it.
no,
Love
it-
seat.
yeah.
I mean, Kevin and RJ are sitting on the black couch right now.
No means no, Nate.
No means maybe.
No, it means no.
Yeah.
No means maybe.
No.
All right, so mute their mics. And okay, it's been a great first year. No, RJ can't get his own mic fixed, but
Curse you, Phillips Reynolds.
Reynolds.
Yeah.
This was your boy fucking Lucky.
Sean
B. Yeah, buddy.
Nate
Nathan.
B.
Hey, a little off topic here. IU and Kentucky are in the same NCAA baseball regional, so I hope you're going to be sad and cry when the Hoosiers kill the Wildcats
This
again.
is some reaching on that shit talk. That's
Yeah. It's really
college
terrible.
baseball is not a real thing.
That's a sad donkey punch that's never gonna happen.
Yeah, I really don't care about baseball at all, really. So I won't be butthurt about that.
You guys are
The only
ruining
thing that he
our
likes
you're
about
ruining my
baseball-
birthday party.
And I'm RJ, and this is Bad Dinner Guests, and you can find us at baddinnerguests.blogspot.com. Just come check us out. Follow us on YouTube so you can get live tweets every time we go live. Thanks.